Imagine a world where 1 in 4 people wrestle with mental health issues. Now, open your eyes because that world is ours. It's not a figment of imagination, but a stark reality we inhabit. Around every corner, in every crowd, 1 in 4 individuals grapple with the invisible chains of mental health disorders. They are not confined by borders or demographics. These concerns permeate our societies, cutting across race, age, and social status. The most prevalent among these are stress, anxiety, and depression. Stress, the silent killer gnawing at our peace of mind. Anxiety, a relentless tide eroding our confidence bit by bit. And depression, a thick fog obscuring our joy and vitality. But these are not just words or metaphors. They are lived experiences, daily battles fought behind closed doors, 1 in 4. That's how many of us may be silently suffering, a truly startling reality. Now hear from those who spend their lives helping others navigate these mental storms. Across the globe, mental health professionals dedicate their lives to assisting those grappling with the tempests of stress, anxiety, and depression. Their experiences are both enlightening and sobering as they shed light on the reality of these mental health issues. Dr. Julia, a seasoned psychiatrist, stresses, mental health is as crucial as physical health. It's not a luxury, but a necessity for a fulfilling life. She emphasizes the importance of mental well-being, reminding us that our mental state plays a significant role in our overall health. Meanwhile, therapist Tom shares his insights on common misconceptions. Many people perceive mental health issues as a sign of weakness or a character flaw. This couldn't be further from the truth. Anyone can experience these challenges regardless of their strength or character. Clinical psychologist Dr. Maya adds, mental health issues are not a choice. They are not something one can just snap out of. They require understanding, compassion, and professional help. Their words echo the same truth. Mental health issues are real, pervasive, and deserve our attention. They are not a mark of inadequacy, nor are they a choice. These professionals tirelessly work to dispel the stigma, championing the importance of mental health and the need for empathy and understanding. As our experts have shared, mental health is not a taboo, but a vital aspect of our overall well-being. Stress, anxiety, depression, these are not just words but battles many of us face daily. Stress, it's that tightness in your chest when deadlines loom, or that restlessness you feel when you're overwhelmed. It's the body's natural response to demands or threats, sparking a surge of adrenaline that prepares us for fight or flight. Yet when stress becomes chronic, it can lead to serious health issues, such as heart disease or weakened immune system. Then we have anxiety. It's more than just occasional worry or fear. It's an ongoing sense of apprehension that can disrupt daily life. You might feel anxious when facing a problem at work, but for some, the anxiety doesn't go away and can get worse over time, leading to problems sleeping, concentrating, and even to physical symptoms like heart palpitations. Depression, on the other hand, is more than just feeling sad or having a bad day. It's a serious mood disorder that can affect how you feel, think, and handle daily activities. Symptoms can include persistent sadness, loss of interest in things once enjoyed, difficulty sleeping, and feelings of worthlessness. These battles can take a toll on every aspect of an individual's life, from work to relationships, even to their overall health. But remember, these are battles that can be fought and won. It may not be easy and it may take time, but there is help available. Acknowledging these battles is the first step towards winning them. Behind closed doors, many fight these battles in silence. They are the silent sufferers, the individuals grappling with the invisible weights of stress, anxiety, and depression. Hidden beneath the surface, their struggles often go unnoticed, unacknowledged, and untreated due to the deep-seated stigma attached to mental health issues. This stigma, this societal shame, is a formidable barrier that prevents many from seeking the help they need. It's a wall built from misunderstanding, fear, and prejudice, fortified by stereotypes and misconceptions. It's the whisper that labels those with mental health issues as weak, as less than, as something other than normal. But what is normal? Isn't it human to feel, to hurt, to heal. We all have our highs and lows, our moments of sunshine and rain. The difference is that for the silent sufferers, their storm lasts longer, hits harder, and leaves them feeling lost at sea. These individuals are not weak. They are warriors, battling an unseen enemy every day. They are not less than, they are more resilient, more enduring, more courageous than they often get credit for. They are not other, they are us. Our friends, our family, our colleagues, our neighbors. Understanding this is imperative. It's time to replace fear with empathy, prejudice with acceptance, and stereotypes with facts. It's time to listen, to learn, to lend a hand. It's time to realize that mental health is just as vital as physical health, and that no one should feel ashamed for seeking help. Support from society is crucial. It's the beacon of light that can guide the silent sufferers out of their storm. It's the reassurance that they are not alone, that it's okay to ask for help, that their feelings matter. The silent sufferers are our responsibility. They are our challenge, our opportunity to prove that we can be a society that cares, that understands, that supports. It's time to break the silence and the stigma. It's time to let them know that it's okay to not be okay, and that help is out there, waiting to be sought. It's time to break the silence and the stigma. If you're wrestling with stress, anxiety, or depression, know this. Help is available, and it's okay to reach out. This is the message we want to drive home today. You're not alone in this. Many people are fighting similar battles, and there are numerous paths you can take to seek the help you need. One such avenue is therapy. A licensed therapist can provide you with tools and techniques to manage your stress, anxiety, or depression. They can help you identify triggers and give you strategies to cope when you're feeling overwhelmed. It's like having a personal trainer for your mental health, someone who can guide you through exercises and routines to improve your well-being. Counseling is another great option. Counselors are skilled in listening and providing advice. They can help you navigate life's challenges and offer insights that you might not have considered. Sometimes, all we need is someone to listen, to validate our feelings, and to remind us that our emotions are valid. Support groups can also be a powerful tool. These are spaces filled with individuals who are experiencing similar struggles. You get to share your journey, listen to others, and realize that you are not alone. There's a unique sense of community in these groups, and it's comforting to know that others understand what you're going through. We've also heard from several mental health professionals, and they all emphasize the importance of seeking help. They remind us that it's okay to ask for assistance, to admit that we're struggling, and to take the necessary steps towards healing. They want us to know that it's okay to prioritize our mental health, just as we would our physical health. So if you're wrestling with stress, anxiety, or depression, please remember this. Reaching out is not a last resort. It's not a sign that you failed or that you're weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. It's a testament to your resilience and your strength. It's a brave step towards taking control of your life again. Remember, reaching out for help is not a sign of weakness, but of strength. As we wrap up, consider this. Mental health matters to each and every one of us. It's as essential as the air we breathe, the food we eat, and the water we drink. It's a crucial element of our overall well-being, and yet it often takes a back seat in our busy schedules and hectic lives. Let's change this narrative, shall we? Let's start by taking care of ourselves. By recognizing that it's okay to take a break, to step back, to recharge our mental batteries. Let's realize that it's perfectly fine to seek help when we're feeling overwhelmed, stressed, anxious, or depressed. There's no shame in admitting that we're human, that we have our ups and downs, that we sometimes need a helping hand. And let's extend this understanding to those around us. Let's be there for our loved ones, our friends, our colleagues, who might be silently battling their own mental health issues. Let's lend them an empathetic ear, a comforting shoulder, a soothing word. Let's remind them that they're not alone, that it's okay to feel what they're feeling, that there's help available, that there's hope at the end of the tunnel. Finally, let's raise our voices for mental health. Let's share this video, spread the word, amplify the message. Let's use our collective power to break the stigma, to change attitudes, to inspire action. Let's make mental health a priority, not just for ourselves, but for everyone around us. Remember, every small step counts. Every conversation matters. Every share, every like, every comment can make a difference. It can reach someone who's struggling. It can touch a heart. It can save a life. So let's take this call to action seriously. Let's stand up for mental health. Let's strive for a world where understanding, compassion, and support replace ignorance, judgment, and stigma. Together, we can create a world where no one has to fight their mental battles alone.